Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, it's your pontiff here, Archibald Chesterfield III. Guys, the refrigerator will be back soon. It's got a small leakage problem, so it'll be back. Guys, I'm making a video today. And it's about the Timepiece Gentleman gambling video. And I gotta tell you, man, it was pretty interesting. Our good friend Anthony Farah has gone into the casino with the big bucks. And I gotta tell you something. I've been there myself. I've been to the casino. The only thing is, instead of playing with $5,000 chips, I'm playing $5 chips. Okay, $5 chips. That's a bit, I admit that's a bit high. Mainly the $2.50 chip, and very occasionally the $10 chip. So I gotta tell you guys, the casino of life. Sometimes guys, you want to play a game of chance, and I completely get it. The only thing is, see, the problem is, you would think betting on, you've got odds and evens or black or red. Odds and evens and black and red. So you would say to yourself, okay, you got a 50-50 chance of black or red. And the only problem is with the game of roulette. The only problem is, guys, is of course the 0 and the 00. That's correct. You Americans have a 0 and 00. In the European roulette system, they simply have 1-0, which actually increases the odds in your favor on black or red. The actual statistics in America, that's with a 0 and a 00, is 47.4%. 47.4% chance of winning. The chance of, they call it green, that's 0 and 00 is the green color, green. The chance of green coming up is 5.26. And of course, in the European casinos, it's with 1-0, it's 2.7% chance. Now, so that means, guess what? If you're backing black or red, and the 0 or the 00 comes up, you lose all your money. So I gotta be totally honest with you. In typical Timepiece Gentleman style, he went and played some big games, and unfortunately it didn't take terribly long with Anthony Farah's playing strategy before he was really in the hole. And this is the whole thing, casino gambling. It can very quickly escalate to really large sums of money. So I thought I'd make this video here to share a bit of reality if you're thinking of following in the footsteps. So for starters, the way casinos survive is the house advantage. In roulette, the 0 and 00 is really the house advantage. So if you're betting black, if you're betting red, you've got a 47.4% chance of winning. Now, the the terrible thing is, of course, is to let's have a talk about that. Let's have a talk. The terrible thing, of course, is that the house advantage. So it's a tricky thing. So before you know it, you can escalate into really big sums of money. The problem with roulette is if you win on going for odds or evens or black or red as we speak, is that the payoff, you put $10 down, you get, if you win, what happens, you get another $10. So you've doubled your money. The problem is, of course, is that you've only got a 47.4% chance of actually winning. So that house advantage is how they pay for the casino. So what this means is, over the long run, the longer you play, the higher chance you've got of losing your money. Okay, so the next problem is that with game like roulette, just because black comes up 5 times in a row has no bearing on the fact on the next spin it'll come up red. It doesn't quite work that way. So I gotta be totally honest with you. It's more likely not. It's more likely it's got no bearing of what number comes out next. The other thing is that gambling itself there, it can lead to many big problems there. I gotta be honest with you, with Anthony Farah gambling huge sums of money like this, is it cool or glamorous? I think it's rather silly. Rather silly, because let's be honest there, he comes off as a total narcissistic douchebag. And I mean, gambling is really, it's a hard thing to beat. In many ways, casinos are attacks on stupidity, because if you know the statistics and the figures, you realize you're at a disadvantage. Basically, the longer you play at a casino, the longer you have of losing all your money. Now, let's have a talk about this and see what did I think here. I gotta be honest with you, the sums of money we're talking about that were gambled, significantly big sums. What would have happened if he lost the 90,000 he put on the table? And you know, I gotta be honest with you, this is what happens with gamblers. They think they gotta win back their money. Yes. Again, that has no bearing on the next hand coming out. In fact, casinos love people with systems who they do their dough very, very quickly. The other problem is with this game of chance here is that we're talking really big sums of money. Why do you want to do that? And I got to tell you one thing that I've learned from a friend of mine who was a gambler, the sucker horn. He said to me, you go to a casino with $10,000 and you go there to try and win 1,000. If you try and turn $10 into $10,000, the chance of success is very, very low. And this is the whole thing. In the gambling stakes there, you've really got to go in with the right funding. See, even with Mr. Farah there, himself there, Timepiece gentleman, he was losing. He had some pretty big losses. And then he basically put more money on to win his money back. Now, the problem is, what happened if he had a run of bad luck and black didn't come up, and or more importantly 0 or 00 green came up. What happens then? Well, he is fight. And I gotta be totally honest with you, gambling, I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. A bit of gambling can be fun. It can be fun, guys. A bit of gambling can be fun. I know myself, whenever I'm in town there, I put $10 down. If I win $10, I know when to walk away. These are from Star. That's a win. I've got some from the Melbourne casino. Melbourne itself there. I had a bit of a, actually, in all honesty there, I don't think I did that well. I think I just bought these. But, you know, you can have some wins. You can have some losses. Gambling itself there, it can be pretty damn soul destroying. So, I gotta tell you there, if you're gonna go into this sport, be careful. Be very careful. Do you want to be gambling $90,000? That's over a year's wages to most people. 90,000 on a spin. That's what it comes down to. And these are, sometimes it's best not to gamble the big bucks. I gotta tell you, I think Anthony Farah came across as a total douchebag. A total douchebag. And, you know, I gotta be totally honest with you there. I think, you know, I'm actually happy that Anthony, in the video, he got up a bit. Okay, that's great, Anthony, but man, that was horrendous sums of money. It's, I don't know if that's really cool. These are huge sums of money, and I gotta be totally honest with you, I'd be a bit worried if I was your business partner. I'd be a bit worried with the sort of gambling. I mean, I want to be honest with you. I think you're extremely narcissistic. The gambling, man. What would have happened if you lost? How would you explain that to Marco? We've lost 90,000. And I gotta be totally honest with you, I don't think it's kinda cool. I think you really come across as a egotistical douchebag. Egotistical douchebag. That's what I think there. Egotistical douchebag. And in all honesty there, I don't think it looked cool at all. Gambling, 90,000. I mean, have a bit of fun. Have a bit of fun. It's okay. Go to Vegas. You have a limit there, but 90,000? You're spending money like you're a multi-millionaire. I think to be able to spend 90,000 gambling, you'd really need to have a net worth of about $5 to $10 million. $5 to $10 million. And I don't think that was super cool. I don't think it was super cool. I mean, man, if you would have lost it, adrenaline, it's sort of gambling. What can you say there? It's there's so much you can do with your money. It's so much you can do with your money, and I kind of think it's a shame. You really I mean, how long would you have gone if you lost the 90? Would you then put 200 down? Or 300 down? How much money would you keep going? How far would you keep going before you say, enough's enough? And this is what gets gamblers into trouble, is they got to have that one more bet. They got to keep it going. And unfortunately, green can come up at the most inconvenient of times. Lady Luck can be a bitch. She can be a bitch. So guys, I just want to tell you there, I thought it was an interesting video. Yeah, I think stay away from the gambling. Stay away from the gambling. As Suckerhorn once told me, he said, if you want to win $1,000 at the casino, you got to walk in with 10,000. And otherwise, it's kind of, you're expecting ridiculous returns. The returns you respect. Lady Luck makes an ass out of all of us. So I gotta tell you guys, interesting video. I think he came across total douchebag. Total douchebag. So guys, tell me what you think. Would you gamble $90,000? And do you think he would keep going if it turned bad? How many more spins? How many more spins could he do? That's what I'd like to know. Okay, guys, I'm ArchieLuxury. Catch you in the next one. Tell me what you think, guys, and we will see how it goes. It's the problem is when you have a few wins, every time you go to Vegas, you're going for the big one. And I can tell you this now, Lady Luck, she is a bitch. I'm ArchieLuxury. See you in the next one. Hey guys, check out one of my best friends, Jamie Opulence, on YouTube. Just go to Jamie Opulence on YouTube. A fantastic channel from my good friend Jamie. Check it out, guys. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to introduce a new service to you. ValueYourWatch.com. Proud supporters of ArchieLuxury. No seller's fees, no buyer's fees. That's right, guys. This is a trading platform to buy or sell watches. You can start selling for free. That's right. We advertise our paying for our paying subscribers on Google, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. It's a global platform. That's right, guys. Get $50 off the annual subscription by applying the coupon Archie when you check in there. But guys, you can try this for free straight away. Guys, you can start listing watches. ValueYourWatch.com. Give it a try and tell me what you guys think of that.
Friend of me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck.
Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and don't be afraid to get a paid review. $50 for a paid review. It helps me stay full-time on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. $50 paid review. I can't survive on Google Ads. I need your support. And guys, you could also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month to keep me on YouTube. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.